Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. Today I'm going to look into Harry Styles' new album. I don't believe he has a release date yet, but I think he confirm it was coming at some point. I'm not sure. It's going to be HS4. I don't follow Mr. Styles that much. His music's fine. I get why people like him. He's cute. I know he's in One Direction. I know he's in Aquarius. I know Taylor Swift wrote a couple songs about him. But I don't know much about him. So if somebody requested this, I like doing the readings on these celebrities I don't really follow because I just like going in blind. So we're going to take a look into what's the vibe going to be. Is it going to be smooth? Is it people going to like it? You know what's popping into my head? Shardy's like a melody in my head. Na 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 na. Every day like an iPod stuck in replay. So that means two things. Either people are going to love it and think it's catchy, because that song is super catchy that I just said, or they're going to think it's repetitive, because like my iPod stuck on replay, as in like, so I'm kind of getting two things there. We're going to see what the tarot says. This is, of course, for alleged and entertainment purposes only. If you want a free reading, email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com. I'm doing them free right now. Help you get some insight, help me practice more. And while I'm still learning tarot, and yeah, so we're gonna see Mr. Styles. Let's do what's the vibe gonna be of this new album for alleged entertainment purposes only. What should we expect on this album from him? The Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Five of Wands. You know what song I just heard in my mind's eye? You know that song from 2020 where it's like, anybody want to fight on my life? I want the smoke. Is this gonna be a diss album? Does he have any exes? I think he's dating someone right now. Four of Pentacles is about building stability. So if I'm asking about the vibe, is this going to be a fucking cash grab? Because, I mean, that's about holding on too tightly to something. Like financially. It's a greedy card. And then you have the Hermit, which is loneliness and isolation. Refusing to be alone. And you have the Five of Wands, which is about conflicts being blown out of proportion, which is why I think I heard that song, anybody want to fight on my life, I want the smoke. That's about drama. Ooh. Why did I just have Taylor Swift pop in my mind's eye? I don't know if it's necessarily her. It's her pettiness that I'm pulling into. Who are you being petty against, Mr. Styles? Dang. Releasing heartache. The Chariot in reversed. The Death card. Damn. Three of Swords is in the reverse, which is about releasing. I wonder if this album's going to be cathartic for him, because that's about releasing pain and recovering from sadness during a period of sorrow. And then the Chariot card, that's about stagnation. I wonder if, so I'm asking about the vibe. I wonder if the album's going to be slobby, though. Because this is about needing, lacking a, like, general focus of direction. I wonder if he doesn't want to market it as a breakup album, but that's what it's going to be. Because you have the Death card in reverse, which is about clinging to the past and refusing to change. So I wouldn't be surprised if he took a swipe at one of his exes, which I don't feel like that's not very Harry Styles, is it? Like, he's not really. I know very little about this man. I know like his like radio hits and stuff, but yeah, I feel like as far as the vibe goes, I don't know if the quality is going to be Look, people love Harry Styles. They eat him up, so I'm sure it'll be successful. But that's the first card I'm pulling. I don't know if this is going to be his best work. And also, it's like HS4, right? It's his 4th album, and you have all these pentacles. So I think it'll be successful, but I think it's going to be a little bit of cash grab. I think this album's going to be cathartic for him, though, for sure. I might lack a little bit of cohesiveness, because I think the point is to release, like, he's hanging on to something and he's trying to release it. So if you're looking at it from a successful standpoint, yeah, it'll probably be successful, but will it be like critically acclaimed? Maybe, probably not. King of Swords. Oh, let me talk my shit. Yeah, I think this is more of like a self project, because it has like the King of Swords, which is using decisive action on your own behalf. This is about listening to yourself and speaking your truth on what you want. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is like, yeah, I just heard the song, I'm working late because I'm a singer. I think it's gonna be popular, but if you're breaking it down from an album perspective of like critically acclaimed people who know music and look at it from every angle, the lyrics, the song, the tempo, the production, I think he's working really hard on it, and I think it's going to be very successful for him, and he's going to enjoy it. But I think it's gonna lack the glue that would make it like, I don't see it to be, this is just the energy I'm in right now. He hasn't released anything. I don't see him being like album of the year. Watch him win freaking album of the year next year, and we get freaking eat crow. But yeah, I think he's gonna be swiping in an X. I think it'll be popular, hear it on the radio, but I don't think it's gonna be critically acclaimed. That's just my opinion. So that's what I was gonna dive into next was how are people gonna feel about it? And I will say, people are different than, what do y'all call yourselves? Do you call yourselves stylists? The Swifties are the Swifties. The Harry Styles stands will like whatever he puts out. I get it. I'm a Swiftie. I understand. But I have a feeling the public is going to like it. I think it's going to be like catchy radio music. But when you're talking about the vibe of an album, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, let me pull some cards on how the GP, the general public, is going to feel about it, and then I'm going to call y'all stylists, how y'all stylists feel about it. So, for legend and entertainment purposes only, we'll do general public first, and then stylists. Okay. GP. Judgment. Oh. That's interesting. Is he going to show a different side of himself to the public that they haven't seen before? Because that's about awakening and acceptance. It's also connected to the Justice card, which is like justice for like who you are, who you say you are. And then it's also connected to the High Priestess, which is intuition. Yeah, I'm hearing the song She Knows, She Knows. That's about like waking up to something. Yeah, I'm hearing Katy Perry's song, I'm wide awake. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which is generosity with strings attached, like an unequal give and take. Like, you gave us what we didn't want or something like that. I could see him getting kind of annoyed with the public's perception of him after this. And then you have the Page of Wands. Yeah, that's about impulsiveness. Yeah, I heard that was a choice in my mind's eye. I wonder if he's going to, like, ruin it. What is the general public's opinion of Harry Styles? Because I don't know. I just feel like the general public's going to be like, wait a minute. Or they're going to be kind of like, that was a low blow. That was kind of impulsive. I mean, if you follow pop culture, I can picture him kind of getting roasted on TikTok. That's so interesting. For legendary entertainment purposes only, I know nothing. This is just the current energy it's in right now. He might change his mind. Who knows? All right, how are the stylists gonna feel? Damn. 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 You know what just popped into my mind's eye was the movie Mean Girls, where they played like a really mean prank on Gretchen, where they Regina's supposed to send out the candy canes for Christmas and doesn't send one to Gretchen, but it's Katie like playing games. I think I don't know why the stylist would care about a diss album or a diss song. I mean, Swifties eat that shit up. Yeah, that's about it's the Queen of Pentacles in the reversed, which is somebody who's unreliable. I wonder if, again, like, this is about somebody who's too much influence over your decision-making process. So I wonder if that's people being like, you really let her have that much power over you. I mean, with the Seven of Swords, that's literally the deception card and strategy. Oh. Or it could just be they feel like he's like lying to himself or trying to manipulate the situation, maybe. And then you have the Ten of Swords, which in the reversal, which is like hanging on to the past. I can't get it out of my mind's eye where people roasted Taylor because she couldn't let all of her exes go. Yeah, I just heard the song All My Exes Live in Texas. So do I think it'll be on the radio and people listen to it? Sure. Do I think it's going to be this monumental great thing? No, I think it's going to lack cohesion. I think it's going to have some bangers, but who could he possibly be running through the ringer that the public wouldn't like it and the stylists would be like, you're kind of holding on to the past there, or this isn't you. Yeah, I got the show Gilmore Girls where Jess is yelling at Roy and he's like, this isn't you. When she dropped, why did you drop out of Yale? It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be what people think it's gonna be. So I could be wrong, of course. Energies always change. He could change the direction of this album, but definitely look out for some heartbreakers. Look out for some bops, but that's kind of what I'm getting. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and email me if you want a free reading. See y'all later.